Do you have a pencil?
Will a pen do?
No, I need a pencil with lead inside.
Hang on, I do. You can keep it. I don't need it.
Thank you. Thanks, that's all. These items don't match. This won't work. Did the artists of old use such pencils? Small wonder there's no light there. Small wonder there's no light there. It's dark in there. Were you able to examine the room without proper lighting?
A few hours ago the light was better. The windows are really big.
Right. But wasn't anybody interested in the fact that the wiring was broken in a rehearsal room?
Do you have any ideas?
Maybe the killer did it.
But why? Couldn't he simply turn the lights off?
Perhaps he wanted to hide something from us in the darkness. I have to check that. Or, conversely, maybe he wanted to draw our attention to something.
That's quite an original thought.
Maybe he's an original killer. Let's hope not. Thanks, that's all. The owner of the room clearly finds savings wherever he can. The fuses are still blown. There's a sign on the glass. These items don't match. A wooden stick. That's rare these days. A wooden stick. That's rare these days. Did the killer leave this sign? Getting the lead out will be much easier now. The powdered lead formed an irregular shape. Rorschach test? I hope that there are enough details on this print to make it identifiable. The fingerprints are much more visible now. The shadow clearly points to one of the planks. There are numbers on the bottom of this plank. 1793. Trial and error, they say. This piece of evidence seems properly prepared for transport. The names on this list mean nothing to me. A complete set for open-air macro photography. Aren't you bored with us waiting?
Oui, I am, mademoiselle. All my colleagues have gone to a restaurant and are now off for the weekend.
I'm leaving, don't worry. But first, listen to me carefully, please.
Of course.
Here is the evidence. Please give it to Inspector Petty.
On Monday?
Maybe you can still catch him at the police station.
He sure won't be thrilled.
Tell him I found new traces and a clue, possibly written by the killer.
That will floor him.
Will you spare a few minutes of your weekend for this?
Oui, mademoiselle.
The inspector has my card with the address of the hotel I'm staying at. If he's got any questions, he can call me at any time.
Very well, I'll tell him that.
I'm finished. Are you leaving now?
No, I have to wait for the guys to come pick up the body.
A small, cozy, classy hotel. The guests must feel safe here if their suitcases stand around here for hours unattended. The guests must feel safe here if their suitcases stand around here for hours unattended.
Bonsoir. How was your day?
Busy.
Then it's time to eat something.
I'm not really hungry, but all right. What would you recommend?
Hachis parmentier. It's a casserole made with potatoes and minced meat.
I think I would prefer something plain and simple.
I'm afraid we don't serve pizza.
You already know what I like. I'm sure you'll come up with something.
Oui, madame. You will be pleased.
All right. I'm going upstairs now. I have to make a phone call. It's very important.
Please come down in half an hour.
I like this room, though the bed is much too big. Nowadays, the small and dainty women's handbag is replaced by a heavy laptop case. Although they say that a woman's laptop case is big enough for everything, I don't need it now. The workplace of an agent on a business trip. My bureau issue equipment. They warned me there would be problems like that here. I need an adapter. Nicole, think. There's some mildew in the cup. I have to let the cleaner in from time to time. No connection to the antenna. My bureau issue equipment. Menu and some travel agency leaflets. Tableware. When will I find time for a glass of good wine? There you are! I have a request.
Ah, would you like to join us? Sylvie Leroux, Miss Bonnet.
Hey, how are you?
Pleased to meet you.
How can I help?
I need an adapter for my charger. I can't charge up my cell phone.
This is a common enough problem, which is why I buy several adapters every now and again.
Oh, great.
Unfortunately, my absent-minded guests tend to take them when they leave. I have nothing like that at hand at the moment.
Where could I buy one?
Right now, probably nowhere, but I'll take care of it first thing in the morning.
Too bad it can't be done sooner, but thank you.
What about you, Sylvie? Don't you have one?
I understand your problem, but can't help you. I left mine in Malta.
Nothing to be done then. Will you wait with us for your meal?
Thank you, but I have to go back upstairs.
Please come back in a moment. Dinner is almost ready.
I can't wait till tomorrow. I have to think of something. I'm going upstairs. Have a nice evening.
Yeah, you too.
Please come back in a moment. Dinner is almost ready.